you may think that just because there's 3 of us, that this is going to be a slightly less chaotic episode. You're certainly mistaken. So just buckle in for another wild ride here because, oh boy, this is going to be fun. Hello, bonjour, hi everyone. Welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Micha, say something gay. Today, thank you. I've got, as I'm dubbing it, my winter candy apple Red Bull. Shout out to the Bath and Body Works lady. But no, I've got my beautiful Red Bull. I'm here. I've got some energy because, baby, I'm gonna need it for this episode because what was this episode? I have thoughts. I have feelings. Too many of them. We're gonna get into it. I've also got on hand my cup mug, of course, as always. And you can get yours at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below and that lovely QR code up in that top right corner. You can get yours. We ship domestically and internationally, so there are no excuses. Go get your cup merch. And I thank you.
Hey. Bonsoir, it's me, Micha, your Persian correspondent, and today I'm drinking just plain water because why would I need anything else when we have so much chaos going on in this episode?
Chaos? What do you mean podcast. Chaos?
Not
we haven't even started.
Not the season 3 press. In Canadian contest, we need to adjust the right amount of chaos. Who do we have?
The right amount of chaos. And she's back!
Back again. It's your girl, Sanjina Dabish Queen, all the way from Canada's DragRace season 5. And I'm not drinking anything because I don't got no Fiji water, but she's definitely hitting the pen.
Period.
And she has a lot of shit to talk.
We've got so much shit to talk. Sanjina! First and foremost, I love you.
I love you.
Second of all, we're so happy to have you back. Finally.
Thank you for having me. I know. Like I said, last time you had me back was when I got eliminated.
Literally. I know.
But I'm back.
We're
back. I'm excited.
Here under much happier circumstances this time.
Mm-hmm.
With what a dramatic episode. What so much.
Yep, it was intense. It was intense. Like I'll say this much. This season is my favorite season. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, put our season to sleep, like shit. But
I mean, I like I go Canada's Drag Race, don't get me wrong. But this season is eating. It
is. It's like giving you breakfast, lunch, and motherfucking dinner. Okay, and you get dessert too. Like it's a fucking it's like a full course meal. It's like it's intense. Like this, especially like the episode that just happened. I was like, okay, like you guys can't do this to me. Like I'm sorry, this is too much.
Literally, we're gonna get into it. There's too much to get into. Before we do, make sure to subscribe if you have not already. We're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag, fabulous guests, all of the in-between fabulosity. So if you are not subscribed, it would be lovely and greatly appreciated. We are about to hit 3,000 subscribers, and we are trying to do so by the end of the year. So if you can help us get there, that would be gorgeous, fabulous, and wonderful. We appreciate it so much. We've got so much drag content going on right now. Canada's Drag Race is in full swing. We've got so many other series closing out right now, and we are on the doorsteps of season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race as well, coming in a few weeks at the start of the year. So very excited for all of that. Make sure to hit the notification bell. That's a word. That's the word for it. So you know when we put out all of our content here. We've also got so much other stuff going on across the network. All of our links are down in the description below. You can also go follow the 3 of us. Our links are down in the description below. And especially go tip Sanjina, go support Sanjina, go follow Sanjina. Because if you're not following Sanjina already, what the fuck are you doing?
I know. Protect the dolls, tip the dolls.
Period. And we thank you. But Sanjina girl, we know you've got a lot going on in the time since we last talked to you. And I want to start out by first and foremost saying, girl, I'm so happy that the Titty Fund came through for you.
We're going to jump right into that. Go for it.
Girl, I'm so happy because we had to push back having you on the pod a little bit because someone had something go on a little bit, maybe.
Maybe, but you know what? Y'all have to wait for that because I cannot wait
Yeah.
to show what she's got, what she's working with. All I'm gonna say is now, I am Curry B of drag. Let me just say that Curry B. She got. I'm a big titty hoe.
Yes!
Yes, I'm in recovery, so it's been a journey. It's actually been you know what, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I have been through a lot, like
Mhm.
up to like now where I am, not because of surgery, just like emotionally, mentally, all this stuff, you know what I mean? So it just kind of like it's such a weird thing to experience right now is because I just fell in love with drag all over again. And then now taking this break from it, I'm like, okay, like the universe is also kind of like maybe giving me a sign just to kind of come back as 2.0. So I'm kind of excited for that.
Period. And you
Yeah.
deserve that. And you
Thank you.
absolutely deserve that. I'm
Thank
so happy
you.
for you. You know how much we've been writing for you since day 0.
Thank you.
So to see all of this come through for you, I mean, if y'all out there did not watch our exit interview with Sanjina when she came off Canada's Drag Race, where we all cried collectively together, the 3 of us and our PR reps and everybody involved and a bunch of the audience members, like, baby, that still sticks in my head as one of my favorite things that I've done for this podcast period.
Aw.
Like, it's still to this day. And then now to see you take that extra step and to fall back in love with drag and to see how that's gone for you over this year, like, bitch, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Like, yeah, it's like, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my community because I realized one thing during this process of my surgery that if it wasn't for my community, I wouldn't have gotten where I've gotten today. And I realized that community is my family, and I'm so blessed to have that because a lot of people don't have that, and my community is the reason where I got here. I'm not saying the trans community, I'm talking about the queer community. I'm talking about people who supported me in my GoFundMe. I'm talking about people who, believed in me, who instead of kicking me down when I was on Drag Race, did everything they can to lift me, to, make me a better person or to make me understand the world a little more different, and I'm just so blessed to have that. I'm, like I said, it was a very scary journey. Even when like you're on it and off of it, that's why when I see these girls, um, on Drag Race, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's a journey, because sometimes we take these risks to get on a platform. For me, myself, was because I wanted my voice to be more louder, right? For me to be heard, especially for the trans community. But you also kind of realize doing all of that, the price that you pay with it, right? Like racism, transphobia, and all of this is crazy. And then, yeah, so it's been a journey. So I'm very happy. I feel like I'm a bad fucking bitch. So yeah.
Damn right. Period. No, I'm just so happy. I know we all are.
Thank
Speaking for
you.
everyone who's not here, that I know absolutely adores you. We're just so thrilled for you, so happy for everything you have going on. Because you
Thank you.
deserve it, bitch. You do.
Thank you. And you know what? Like, I thank you. It means a lot hearing that. Like, because sometimes like people forget, not people, it's that you forget to remind yourself your worth, or you forget to remind yourself that like, to say thank you or to congratulate yourself, you know what I mean? Because you're so caught up in this world that when I hear from other people, it always reminds me like, yeah, girl, like, like take it, it's blessings. So thank you.
100%. And now that it's been a year since you were on, we've got this new season of Canada's Drag Race. 2 episodes in before this one. We'll talk about this one. First 2 episodes. What are you thinking of this group of queens, of this cast, of this season? What are we thinking?
Well, I obviously love the cast, right? I mean, there's a couple people I don't get along with in there, but I do get along. I mean, not do get along. Sorry, I'm very like happy to see the cast, the way that everything's kind of mingling and dingling, you know what I mean? And like, I'm fucking sorry. They're playing the game so right that when I'm looking at this, I was like, I walked up and they're being like, I love this person, love this person, love that person. No, 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 no. At the end of the day, it's right. Like, we'll get into it. Like, right now, it's like, Van's a bitch, okay? We all know this. Van Gogh, you know what I mean? She knows this. And I'm me saying this right now. She knows she owns it and she owns up to it. And that's why she's a bad bitch because and you know what? Let me tell you something. Who knows? And I think that maybe it's time to crown a villain because let me say why. Because villains always have backstories. You watch all these Disney movies, like the villains always have a fucking backstory. You know what I mean? So, and then some, and to me, it's like, yeah, Van's a bitch. She knows she's a bitch, and you tell her this to her face, she'll say, yeah, she is, right? You know what I mean? It's like time for me to get to actually understand who she is, right? She's drag royalty, okay? But the way this bitch is playing the fucking game, all I'm gonna say to you, girl, is that you got this because it's. I sit there saying that at the end of the day, we are sisters when we walk on and walk off that set, right? I look at everyone as sisters, but when we're on the show, it's a competition. You know what I mean? They're like, yes, it's all about love and family, and we're all about that, and that's the best part of drag, but we're also in a game. And a lot of these like fandoms that call themselves fans are not fans. I call them trolls. They don't look at it as like, they look at it as like, I don't know how they look at it's a damn competition. So people are not going to follow track or record. People are going to be snakes. People are going to do things because there's money on the line and a fucking damn crown and a title. So I understand that, right? And you just kind of have to understand that it's a game, but it's also like, it's drag. And even Ebony, like watching what she was saying about like, I'm going to go tell everyone, smart girl.
Baby,
smart girl.
Baby, we will get into it because I am loving this season. It feels like, and I've loved Canada's Drag Race for this and for implementing the Beaver because I think the Golden Beaver has been so influential and it's been so unique and different. Thank you, Lana Del Rey.
Now we have two Beavers.
And now we have two Beavers. It's like, you know, it's been so influential in the Drag Race zeitgeist. And I feel like season 4 understood it. Season 5, y'all played the game with it. But season 5 was best friends race in a lot of ways. I'm not mad at that. On the show.
You know what? It was. We were very loving and very family. And you know what? It made me also just realize, because that's what drag is. And we were also showing that, like, you know, I think that from us, that when we especially come from a place, like I'm saying Toronto, like it's a crazy... The queer community here, like I love them, but they're crazy. They're crazy. Okay, it gets crazy here that when you're a drag performer, a lot of people don't understand like what we have to go through on and off that fucking stage. You know, the way we feel, how people look at us, how people treat us. There's so much to it that like, it's just like, I forgot what we were saying. What was the question before this? Sorry.
Oh no, what I was mostly saying is like seasons. Season.
Oh yes, loving, yes. Yeah, the reason why I was saying it was loving is because it's just like we go through so much of that when we see a bunch of group of artists that like most of the people, all of them on that the cast for season 5, they all been through this thing where we all related, where we just want to be loved and we just want to be able to do drag the way we think drag should be done. So some of us kind of forgot that this is a competition. This is why sometimes when you watch RuPaul and she goes, well, why would you want to save that person? It's not because she's trying to start shit. It's because she has a point.
Yeah.
It's a game. It's a competition. It's a damn thing. Like it's a game. Like, yes, there's your heart's in it, right? You do care for people, and it's in time and place. It comes and you see that person cares for this person. That person does not care for that person. But we're in a reality TV show. So, but our season was very loving. I'm just joking, but I love them so much. I love everyone on it. But our season was a season of love. I'll say that much.
But it's so interesting to see that like season 4 understood the twist. Season 5 played it as best friends race, and season 6 is playing it as the social strategy implement that it's supposed to be. And that's really what And that's really what, and like, as a fan of, like, I'm a huge social strategy gamer. This is what I've been waiting to see from the Beaver. Like, I've been waiting to see the Beaver at its truest. It really has taken some girls like Ebony, like Van, I would even say Maya to an extent. We saw a little bit of it in this episode. We'll talk about it. It's taken some of these girls that understand the social strategy element of Drag Race as well, especially Canada's Drag Race, the way that they've implemented it. And we'll talk about it more. But I'm really excited to see how the rest of this season goes down because of that. Like, I think it's going to be really fun.
It's the way they cast it too, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you see the way they cast it, like our season, we all kind of knew each other, and we all have like where it's like, you know, where I'm looking at this cast, they probably know each other, but they're not like. I mean, there was a lot of Toronto girls on ours, right? So imagine us. So that also gives right there Toronto, right? So it's like we were all being so how we are. So it's just like when you see this season, you're absolutely right. Like, you ate it. It's just like the Beaver now is what the Beaver was from the beginning. Right? It's just like, I think, and even I said the other day, I even said to Michaela today, like, if I ever get on a spinoff and there is a Beaver or a lipstick or anything involved, guess what? I'm gonna send the strongest home. I'm gonna do everything I can, because I'm like, guess what? This is a damn competition. There's money online and there's a title, right? Yeah. Just because you're playing the game the way anybody would play the game doesn't make you you're that person in real life. If you're being shady, if you're being like, you know, you're mind fucking, it's a game. So I get it.
Exactly. Oh, if and when, and I'm not even gonna say if, when you go back, we're sending you in with social strategy skills. That's what I will send you all of the seasons that you need to watch. We'll get you prepped.
Okay, Logan, you have to remember. I have your phone number now, so.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
We're friends. We're besties.
Absolutely, of course we are. Period. But. I was going to say we start this episode and everyone comes back into the workroom, but they certainly did not, because Paolo took the energy with them. Girl!
This was, never before seen.
Paolo's power, baby. I love every bit of it.
Outage.
It's just like everything that's happening in this season is just so mind-blowing.
So...
Literally.
So
they blew away the power sockets in the entire Toronto. Yeah. I mean,
like entire Toronto, like you just said right now, Micha, like entire Toronto. I was like, oh.
I mean, that's interesting
does anyone in and around Toronto / Tri-Cities remember when that power outage happened? Like, I don't know if you do, Sanjina, but if anyone,
I think we do. I think our whole street went off. I think it did. I think, you know, that's why, because I sat there when I heard about this happening. It's so funny because, like, in the beginning when I saw that, I thought it was a cancel message, and I was like, oh, I was like, who are they canceling?
It was like black screen. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, who are they I was like, who are they
We're all triggered.
And I was like, oh my god, who are they canceling? I was like, oh my god, I you know, when I haven't, like, I have not been working because I'm taking a break till January. So then I was like, oh my god, like, I was like, who's getting canceled? What happened? Because I've been so, like, out of and off of social media too, just like protecting my peace right now. So I was like, what is going on? And then when I read the message, I'm like, you know what? Let me tell you this much about Canada's Drag Race. Y'all know how to brand. Y'all know how to do things right. You just know how to give the right edits, because saying the outage was because of her, and it was because of her. It was because of her, and it's just the best thing ever.
I have two remarks.
Yeah. Go ahead, Micha.
Okay, I just have two remarks. First of all, I think it's my second favorite Canada's Drag Race on-screen remark after 43 minutes earlier on season 4, when Melinda Werk.
Oh,
this was genius.
I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh my god, 43 minutes earlier. Thank you for reminding me of that moment. That Canada is so good with the editing.
Yeah. And
they are.
Yeah. Toronto's power grid is notorious even internationally. But have you ever watched Short Boss, the movie by John Cameron Mitchell? Oh, I mean, this is going to be a recommendation for everybody, for you two, and for our fans everywhere, because this is a genius queer movie about NYC and about power outage there, which was also kind of Paolo Perfection, I would say, adjacent. So yeah, just take it.
What was the movie? What was the movie's name?
It's called Short Boss.
Short bus, okay.
Yeah, like not long bus, not double-decker bus, but short bus.
A short
And
bus.
and this is the
Period.
same guy who made the Rabbit Hole with Nicole Kidman, but he's like, he's a great guy. He's a great queer person overall. He directed lots of videos, but this movie in particular links orgasms with power outages.
Ooh, I mean, hey, if I was in a movie like that, it'd be a power outage every day.
Trust me, it's great. This is great. This is like one of the greatest queer movies. Like, so yeah, Paolo Perfection would be at that place there.
I will definitely check it out. That's amazing. Having an orgasm and then power outage. Like, hey,
yeah,
the universe is feeling what you're feeling. So that better be some good dick. So
it better be. It better be.
if there's a power outage and it's caused by me in that moment, it needs to be good dick.
There are plenty of uncensored dicks in this movie, by the way.
Oh, we love that. Okay,
That's their perfect movie for Sanjina. Period.
Perfect.
Period.
Perfect movie.
I do love that when they all finally come back in, they still have to read Paolo's message, and we get like the crossfade of Paolo. And then my favorite line of the episode, Ebony goes, "Well, this is what happens when you have a white person clean." I said, "Girl,
oh, Ebony,
Miss Ebony, Miss
you know what, Miss Ebony,
Miss Ebony." Oh.
The only thing that the producers could have made even better is the producer whom she was talking to could have asked her white or right, as they did for Angeria on season 14 about two white feet or right feet.
No.
White or right?
No, and we're gonna move on from that very quickly. I can't. But we come into the workroom the next day. We are doing our things. We are doing our fabulous, lovely work. Brooke comes in looking lovely. Hey, Auntie Brooke. Hey. And we find out that for some reason, it may be because of a power outage. It may just be because they decided to do this. Who knows? We are putting together Snatch Game and the Design Challenge, but you only have to do one. So it's time for a good old choose your own adventure drag race episode.
Yeah, that was you know what? Because like obviously, like you hear things like when things happen, right? So I think we kind of like heard of something happening like this, and I was like, oh my god, like it's probably not gonna turn out like that great because like what, that makes no sense. And they ate. Whoever's mind was behind that damn challenge. I think I know who it is, but their mind, they're good for that. That fucked shit up for everybody because I felt for people who did not want what they wanted and what people wanted and they didn't. It's what they did that episode was like anxiety to another level because those are the two dreadful challenges in Drag Race. Okay, Snatch Game, you either win it or you fuck it up or you're fucking safe. But if you fuck it up, you fuck it up. And Design Challenge, the smallest thing gets you sent home. So it's like it's intense. So yeah,
girl,
ask away.
Wild. Like I was just like, what is going on here? Like, what are we doing? I agree with you though. I think this was because this obviously would have been, and I'm curious. And now me being me, I love learning about like the logistics of Drag Race and things like that. Like I love seeing that. So I'm like, clearly it seems like for me, at least in my perspective, these were the next two challenges. We had to take a week off because of the power outage. Thanks, Paolo. So is that like I'm curious, like, was this pre-planned? Was this like it doesn't seem like it was. So if this was because they had to pivot, I think it's so smart to do it.
Oh, it's very smart. I think it's well done. I'm like
yeah
to this right now. It's with two production and producers. Like, good job. Like, this is like I like it. I'm really enjoying this season. I'm really enjoying every episode, and it's like, yeah.
Also, we will see if your theory, Logan, confirms or not on the episode of the Lipsync SmackDown. because Canada has somewhat a tradition of eliminating 2 queens in such episodes as in season 4. So who knows?
Right. Not season 5 though.
Not season 5.
And I was expecting a lip sync SmackDown this episode because we got one of those last season featuring a pretty iconic moment from one Miss Dabish Queen here.
Yay.
Wait, on my SmackDown?
Yeah.
Oh, let's not get into that. That, you know what? It's so hard. Every time I think about that lip sync, it's like so traumatic for me. It's because I cannot believe that me beating a skinny white twink got people so mad, because here comes a ghetto, bangy, loud, obnoxious girl who is literally the Phoenix on stage. That's what I call myself. Like, I'm literally Jean Grey when I'm out of drag, and when I'm in full drag, I'm the Phoenix. Like, you know what I mean?
Good.
Didn't understand where my energy came from or the history or background of it. Got so pressed. Is actually, you know what, makes me a bad bitch, because it's like I made, you know what, I say this, that lip sync might be traumatic for me because of just like the stuff that I had to hear and see, but what makes me so happy about it, I made people mad, and I made the right people mad. So that's all I gotta say. I made the right people mad about that lip sync, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, me, Perla did what we did, you know what I mean? And I will say this much to Perla, I even said like, with my energy, there's a lot of people who can't keep up with my energy. You know what I mean? And she fucking did. Yeah. And for me, in the beginning, I was like, like, you know what I mean? Like, Perla is Perla. I've seen Perla perform. I know how she performs. She's very sultry. She's very hair flip. She's always this. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, for me, I already came in there like, okay, girl, like, my energy's on. And I know that she felt like this too. And I know she felt like this too, damn way up against Sanjina, but she still fought. And I fought with her too, because the thing is that she didn't make it easy for me. You know what I mean? And like, again, to make it want to clear that I was not trying to block her. You know, I was following that damn camera.
Period.
So yeah, but that lip sync, it was, you know, it's a fun lip sync. It's a lip sync that does definitely go down in history. So.
Absolutely, it
does.
Yeah.
I love that lip sync. I love that lip sync so much. Like,
both of my lip syncs, even the one I went home on, it goes on her history because I stood there holding, you know, something that I never had. And also it's just like the amount of like dysphoria that I went through on that moment. And to now see that these girls can go and change their outfits this season. I love everyone. You know what I mean? It kind of made me feel like, did I set that rule? Because, you know.
I think so.
Was it because of me? So
I'll say so. I had to go look because I was like, because I knew that lip sync was very high on my like top lip syncs of the entire year for last year list. I needed to remember how high. It was number 2 for me for the entire year.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Number 2. That's good. I'm so happy with that. Number 2.
Absolutely. Because it's a damn, like, you both cleared. You ate, you left no crumbs. You both slayed.
No, I licked the crumbs up after too.
Period.
Yeah, because I was like, no, we're not wasting food today. No.
No waste. No food.
No wasting. No wasting. No food.
But I do have a, you know, maybe a rhetorical question, Sanjina. You know, given this option, you know, if you had to pick your poison here between Snatch Game and a design challenge, I'm very curious, my dear, my angel. What challenge would you have picked?
The design, duh. No, joking.
Yeah.
No, I would never. I would definitely. I would never. Could you imagine me doing the design challenge?
We
yeah, we all know. You know what? No, that outfit was puss. Okay, that outfit was puss, and that outfit was that was fast fashion. Like, that is such a summery outfit. Yeah, it just wasn't polished enough. But like, come on, neither was Michaela's. So, like, you know, again, that's all because it's Minnie's fault, but we're not going to get into that. I was going to say back to, we were talking about lip sync. The question, sorry, what was the question? Wow.
Snatch Game.
Snatch Game. I would have picked Snatch Game because I'm sorry to say, for my season, our Snatch Game was shit. And I'm going to keep saying that because if I stayed back with that Snatch Game, I know my Snatch Game would have been like surprisingly say I would have won because I would have done someone so iconic, and a lot of people know her meme. But I'm not gonna say who because I want to save her. But like I would have done an Indian girl, like, but I just know I would have been really funny with it. And before that was the reading challenge, which was, you know, so yeah, I would have picked Snatch Game because I would have had fun because I think watching all of Drag Race, when you watch Snatch Game, it's like everyone freaks out about it. Yeah, it's something to freak out about. But if you go in there having fun and knowing that you're gonna have fun, guess what? It just makes it more funnier and better. Sometimes you watch Mama Ru, she laughs at things where we would be like, why are you laughing at that? But we find it funny too because she finds it funny. Like sometimes people don't understand Snatch Game can work both ways. If you go too prepared, you can still bomb that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go into anything with like a mindset of just riding the wave, guess what? That's way better.
Exactly. You can bring so many props and end up like Uma.
Exactly.
Oh, don't do my auntie Uma like that.
Oh,
Don't do Uma like that.
we love
We love Auntie
I
Uma.
love
Even though Uma, you know, I sent you. It wasn't you that sent me home. It was my outfit. So Auntie Uma knows that.
But yes, we get the girls picking their poison. Some
Not Helena.
Not Helena,
Sorry.
not to be confused with Helena Poison. Sami, for winning the lip sync, gets to pick first and then chooses the rest of the order. Ultimately, with Maya being the last queen with no bottle, PM, though, is left without a choice. And I think that's the one that's a little bit more poignant to talk about. They get stuck doing the design challenge.
I know.
Whereas Maya, for being the last chosen, gets to pick which side she's on. And oh boy, I felt bad for PM.
Okay, let's talk about PM. I love PM so much. Okay, listen, I'm a drag queen saying this, but anything that gives me androgynous, creature, magical, I'm so in for it. Like, you know what I mean? And I love PM. I love them so much. It's just like they are someone that I just want to hug and just like hug and not let go and just tell them I love them so much. It's because of their energy. I see like they are so golden, and the way they do drag is like I understand like sometimes like where their mind comes from. And you know, PM made me cry. Like I cried when PM was spiraling. Like when Michaela spiraled in our season, I laughed at her because her spiraling was killing me. But when PM spiraled, it actually broke my heart because sometimes people don't understand that. Just like even like you can tell PM was struggling, but PM was trying so hard. PM was trying so hard not to show that in so many ways, and then to also be burned by your bestie. Listen, if I was on that show and my bestie did that whole episode, I would have gone home because somebody would have caught hands. I'm being honest. It would have been the episode of Baddies. Like the fact that your best friend did that to you, I was like, oh, Hazel, and I love Hazel so much. I'm like, Hazel, why would we do this? Like, let's not do this. It's like because that's the moment where it's like if you know your friend's gonna one up you, give it to them. Because I would have, you know what I mean? So that's where sisterness comes in play in the competition. That's the right time for it to come in play. So
unlike the timing of a hug proposal from Hazel, I got to adore Hazel in these 3 episodes, but that was such a wrong timing. Oh my god.
It was, and it's because I know Hazel's not like that, and you know what I mean. And the thing is, like Hazel is like I love Hazel. I enjoy being around Hazel. I could be around Hazel 24/7. Is because she's like me. We like to talk and we talk shit. You know what I mean? But we talk good shit and we have fun. And she's an amazing performer and she's beautiful in and out of drag. I just kind of felt like to me, it just like I didn't understand why. It's because I'm not saying she's not loyal. I'm a very loyal friend. I love my best friends down to like pieces. Like my friends are my family, so I would give up anything for them. You know what I mean? But in that moment, it's like, were you trying to be a cunt? Were you trying to just be TV, or were you just trying to be what were you trying to do? Because now, like to me, it makes no sense. Someone like PM, I would never want to lose PM like that, or do that to someone like PM. I don't know. That's where I kind of came from that episode, but
like that's
I don't think they were thinking.
That's at least the way it came off to me, because Hazel doesn't seem like that. Like at least in my perception of Hazel doesn't seem like that kind of person to like outwardly go out of their way to like fuck over PM in this way. Like I just don't get that energy.
Best friend.
Exactly. That's where too I was like, and like the choice of Van was like, okay, I get it, sure, whatever. I think it was more maybe either not necessarily thinking about it, or it was maybe a power play to get in Van's good graces.
That's it. Okay, like, you know what?
To be in Van's good graces, be like, hey Van, I'm gonna throw you a bone here.
Yeah.
Think about that the next time, because Van is doing very well in the competition.
That's exactly. I didn't even think of that right now. Like, oh my god, you saying that right? I me realize, oh my god, she probably did that. That's where she was like, you know what? Like, we are best friends. Let me just give this to Van. I'll get you some. But at the same time, it's like, I get that Hazel was doing that, but it's like, Hazel's sister, let me talk to you about something. You probably know PM's not a seamstress.
Or I think seamster. You know for a fact, PM is not a seamstress. Like,
so that it's like, then it's like, in that moment, in that time, I'm sorry, I would not give Van any bone, because it's like, there's more days, you know what I mean? Hazel, you already know you were not going to probably go home. That's why you picked the certain thing as what you picked as, right? But the thing is, like, is in that moment, it's like, you know what? I would have gave it to my bestie to be like, you know what? Eat this, go shine, because one of us has to take this home.
Yeah.
That's how it is in that moment, yeah.
And I feel like given everything, Van still would have ended up, I don't know how it would have ended up, like how the line would have ended up. I still feel like Van would have ended up with Snatch Game anyway. I feel like someone in that line, if Hazel picks PM there, I still feel like Van ends up with Snatch Game. Or Van doesn't end up with Snatch Game. I feel like Van ends up with the design challenge because enough people were picking Snatch Game. So I feel like Van is still fine here. Van gets what she wants regardless. So whatever. Regardless, we end up with our design challenge girlies being Dulce, Hazel, PM, Star, and Van. And our Snatch Game girlies being Ebony, Cara, Maya, Saltina, Sami, and Velma. Ultimately, other than PM not really getting what they want, none of these choices surprised me in the slightest, honestly. Like, everyone kind of ended up where I thought they would. And I thought it was really fun to see both groups kind of going at it, where like the design challenge queens were like doing their thing, and it was a lot slower of a process, obviously, because like they're putting together their whole thing, and then the Snatch Game queens are like, well, I gotta get my stuff together because I've got probably like an hour and a half maybe to you know, get into face, get my Snatch Game character ready, this, that, and the third, all of that. That would have been so wild to also like, then if you chose like design challenge, to then be like, well, I guess I'm not doing Snatch Game, and all of that preparation that I did for Snatch Game is down the drain. Like, I would hate that personally, because I'm someone that like, I would love to do Snatch Game on Drag Race.
Yeah, it's because it's like,
because it's one of those like iconic challenges.
Yes, exactly.
And I like to think that I'm, you know, I'm funny sometimes. So, you know,
well, you totally know what I would have chosen, Logan. So yeah.
Snatch Game. Would you choose Snatch Game, or would you choose the design one?
I would have chosen Snatch for sure.
Indeed, I would. Yeah, I would have chosen. I would have chosen design challenge. Just kidding. No, I'm just saying.
Have fun.
For some reason, it gets me so much. I love it every time any girl does it on any franchise of Drag Race, when they say something that kind of like this, like Maya this time when she said, "Yeah, as a designer from known all over East Coast, I'm going to choose Snatch Game."
Yeah, no, that was Maya's also growing on me too right now. My season 2 Call Me Mother Sister. So,
yes, exactly. I thought about that. Yeah.
So much good Call Me Mother rep. Like, the Call Me Mother girls are doing so good.
Good. I know. They just need to get Valerie on.
Yes. That's my favorite twink from season 1.
They need to get my bestie. I need Valerie on there, because the thing is, when Val gets on there, I love Val. I mean, leave Val, like, I don't really talk. It's not I don't talk to Val. It's that when me and Val talk, we talk, right? Yeah. But till this day, Val is always gonna be my bestie. Like, that's my bestie. Like, you know what I mean? As much as we don't talk,
for TV.
I love Val, and I think Val deserves to be on there. And it's just like, yeah, Val. I want Val on there so bad.
She's absolutely great for TV. She's like TV gold from season 1.
I know.
Absolutely.
I'm like, the doors that Velma is opening, I'm like, just in a bit. Just in a bit.
Mhm.
Just in a
Yes,
bit.
yes.
Just in a bit. Just in a bit. Just in a bit. I'm hopeful.
Yes.
But
Yes,
but yes, so the Snatch Game group does their Snatch Game. We'll talk about Snatch Game here in a bit. They come back, they leave for the day, they're done. And then the Design Challenge girls are doing their thing, and they get 2-on-1 advice from no big deal or anything, just Isis Couture and Pythia. No big deal. I love these two. I love that they were there for Snatch Game. We'll talk about that. But then they were also like, hey, need some advice. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
No, it was good. Yeah, seeing both of them, I was like, oh, look at this. It's Auntie, and Pythia is so good looking. Oh my goodness. I told myself that I was never gonna kai with anybody or even think like that, but that is the second Drag Race girl that I'm like, you know what? Just put it in my mouth.
Oh,
this Greek yogurt.
who's the first?
I'm not gonna tell you the first is because I can't. No, I can't say that right now. I can't. Okay, no, because all this
We'll
kind
save
of
that
stuff
for the
leaks.
Patreon.
Yeah,
We'll save that for
you
the
know what?
Patreon.
We'll just save that question and ask me on like another day, and then maybe I'll tell you.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
But I'll tell you this much: it's a USA girl, so yeah. That's
Okay,
it.
perfect.
But the thing is, like, you know, like, because the thing is, I'm a doll, so I love my boys masculine
Period.
and straight. You know what I'm saying? But like, some of these queens, I'm like, ooh, like, just put it in my mouth, choke me. But anyways, yeah.
But yeah, I love that they were like, we're gonna come in, we're gonna help. PM was like, help.
I know.
And then
I felt so
we got
bad.
I felt so bad too, and it's like, Hazel, go fucking help your friend. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You put them in this situation. Go at least, you know, ask them how they're doing. The thing is, this is why I have mad respect for PM, is because PM went like this. Like, don't even touch me. Let me go figure out my shit. But after figuring out my shit, I would have fucked up Hazel so bad. I would have found a way to. I would have cut her wigs up. I would have done something to be like, you know what? I want you to know how it fucking feels right now. Because what the fuck? Because the thing is, like, here she's like, I'm watching you, Hazel, and PM crying. I'm like, go help your best friend, please.
Well, hey,
help.
at least when PM was crying, Hazel was the first one that was like, no, I'm going to hug you. At least there was that.
No, not enough.
Hey, you know better than any of us here, Sanjina. We're seeing an edited version of this reality show.
You know what? Clock my tea. You're absolutely right about that. Hazel, I love you. Don't hate on me. I'm just seeing, you know what? I'm seeing what the edit wants me to believe. So you're right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Hazel, I fucking love you. PM, I love you too. So.
We love both.
Good. I know.
But yes, and then we go to the next day in the workroom. Everyone's getting ready for the runway. And this is where we see the strategery pop up. We see the strategy. We see people are talking. People are canoodling. Van and Ebony are like, so I may have gotten into 1,000 different alliances. Ebony's like, I may have talked to everybody, and I may be in an alliance with everybody here. The cameraman, Brooklyn Heights, Isis Couture, Michaela Couture, who's not even here, but I am in an alliance with Michaela. Y'all just didn't know about it, but I am in an alliance with her. All of the shoppers
are they in alliance?
Anyway,
who knows?
the Shoppers Drug Mart makeup, the Maple Leaf in the workroom. Yes, it's an inanimate object. It doesn't matter. Ebony is in an alliance with it. And everything in between. Ebony is in an alliance with everybody.
Oh yeah, I know. And that's like, again, both of them, the way they're playing the game is so smart. That's why when I'm like watching this, I'm like, y'all can hate on them, hate as much as you want, because guess what? They're playing the damn fucking game right. Like, they're playing it. This is their mindset is not about, oh, I hate this person, I don't love this person. They're in a competition. They're competition girls. That's what they're there for. They want the crown. They want the money. They have their warm moments, but this is, again, a competition. And watching Van and watching Ebony and the way they were, I said to myself too, I'm like, when I get onto an All-Stars, like, I will love every damn motherfucking bitch in that place, but guess what? I'm playing the damn game. So if I have to Pangina someone, I will Pangina them.
And they're contemplating pangining a very specific person there, smelling the blood in the water from the Snatch Game.
Which was Velma, right?
They want to take out Velma.
So I absolutely love Velma. I want to say one thing is because my son, I have a drag son. His name is Rico. So I love kings, hate fucking queens. I can't stand drag queens. I love kings so much, and I'll say this much: that kings they need space, and that's and seeing Velma like do what they do, it just like blows my mind. But Velma should have been in the bottom.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll talk about it.
Okay, that's all I gotta say about that one. That's what I say about that one because it was cringe watching that Snatch Game. It was cringe. We'll talk
about it because I might agree with you. There. But yeah, they want to come after Velma because Velma's been doing very, very well.
Yeah.
And I don't disagree there. But when Ebony goes over and talks to Miss Cara, she's like, yep, no, I agree. But when she goes over to talk to Miss Maya's like, well, I've got, personal connections. I don't know this, that, and the third. I'm not quite sure. And we go right into the runway, so we don't get a resolution on that until.
Until much
but
later.
You obviously see Maya's answer after by Maya saving, right? So to
course.
Me, it's like when I watched that, I was like, is Maya doing that because Maya knows that that's a strong person, so that person will keep Maya when Maya's in a situation like that? Or did Maya do that because Maya's just smart and wants to stress people? There's so much to it, right? Because for me, it's like, in that moment, watching what I'm seeing right now, to me, Velma's not the strongest. To me, it's Van. Okay? In that moment of seeing everything and how everything is going confident-wise, like strategically, you need to see, like, it's Van.
Actually, yeah. Maybe Van has Maya has outsmarted Van in that particular regard. Who knows?
Which has an alliance with Ebony too, which I understand that, right? Which is like I get that, right? But I'm just saying in general for Velma, it's just like how Maya probably looked at it. Maya probably doesn't look at as Velma as competition, or Maya could be like, you know what? Maybe keep this as competition because then when Velma is at the highest and let's say Maya's at her lowest, and Velma's there to save Maya.
And or they're looking specifically right now at who's going to be. They know Van ain't going to be in the bottom for this design challenge.
Of course they know that.
Real. So we're looking at. We all saw the Snatch Game performance. We're about to talk about the Snatch Game performance. They know Velma didn't do all that great. So
yay!
Time.
Yeah. Just before we talk about Runway and Snatch Game, can we acknowledge for a minute that for the first time in the entire franchise, we've seen a queen vacuuming the floor, and that was Van before Pythia and Isis.
Oh my God, wait. No, thank you for bringing that up because I genuinely was like, what is this vacuuming segment? Like, why are
it was hilarious. I loved it. I was watching it. I was dying.
I'm like, all the other girls go home. Everyone's in these like negligees too. I'm like, where did everybody get these like coordinated but not matching negligees from? Like, I was so confused. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, did all of these come from Shoppers Drug Mart too? Like, I'm so confused.
But see, that scene with Van, it just also shows Van's soft, like fun side. You know what I mean? So it's a side that where it's like
about Van, but sure.
There's like soft, but I think not soft. It's all right. That's wrong. Like a very playful, dumb side of her. Like you know what I mean? Where she just like boo boo boo.
I love you.
Van is softy. I think Van is a softy. Van just doesn't like to act like she's on. But I mean, there's a little soft one in there. I mean, she looks like a damn motherfucking marshmallow. So it's like you know what I mean. So it's like I love that.
Period.
But I mean, you know, she's soft, you know. So I loved it. It kind of made me just laugh and be like, like if I saw Van doing that, I would probably break out laughing out loud.
And I'm glad that we're seeing that. I'm glad that we're seeing that side of Van too, in addition to the villainous side of Van. I'm like, at least we're seeing both sides of Van. I do appreciate that. So
Van the villain and Van the Freddie Mercury from "I Want to Break Free" video.
Exactly. You know what? Let me tell you something, Van. You know what? Crown the winner. Crown the villain. Like
crown the
why
winner.
Not? Crown the winner. Ooh, I didn't say that. I meant to say crown the villain.
Ooh. Well, if it's right, it's right. We'll see.
Yeah.
Period. And on that note, we should go to the runway. Period.
Looks so good.
One of the best dressed judging panels this year.
Mhm.
Like,
Without question marks.
I know. Look at them. Like, just look at everyone. Fuck. I seriously, Isis, I can't. Like, Isis said, you know what? I'm gonna outdress everybody, and I was like, girl.
I like. My thing is like, I will never look that good, and I'm annoyed at it. Like, I will never look that good.
It's amazing.
It's so
And
good.
also, yeah, can we talk? Did Isis and Brooklyn coordinate? Because they look kinda, from the same universe on this palette. Just
That they're
one
both
is
wearing
like-
balls.
Yes, they both
Yes.
have lots of balls. That's interesting.
A circle. They probably coordinated.
It wouldn't surprise me. I do love it, though.
Probably, yeah.
I do love it. Tracy looks so good in this orange too. Like,
Tracy just fucking hot.
Tracy.
That bitch is damn fucking sexy.
I agree. And I need this
Mhm.
blazer that Carson has. I love this blazer.
I love Carson Garcia. I just wanna hug him too. Gives me
Yes.
PM energy.
Oh,
I agree.
he kind of does. I actually think that him being on Canada's panel is kind of refreshing for himself as well, because being outside of Rue and Michelle power dynamic, him and Brooklyn mesh so cool.
They actually
The
do.
second episode in a row.
Mhm.
So nice. I love Carson on Canada's Drag Race. I'm loving it. He's so
I'm
much
too.
more comfortable. I agree with you, Misha, completely. He's so much more
Exactly.
comfortable.
What are you trying to say?
He's not comfortable on US Drag Race.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought. Oh, never mind. I thought you were throwing shade at Brad.
No. No, I like Brad. I think Brad is fine. I do like the way that Carson has like seamlessly slid right into this judging panel, though. I think it's been absolutely lovely.
Mhm.
So,
Pun intended, yes. Seamlessly.
but where is Serene Fox? That's really the question on hand. For
Mhm.
me.
I think she'll reappear.
I need Serene.
But she
That's
hasn't been-
that's beauty. That's beauty. That is beauty.
I love her.
But
I need her.
You know, she has a tendency of reappearing around mid-season, so I will be excited
Yeah.
for her in like episode 4, 5, 6, something like that.
I'm excited.
She's in hideout. She's in hideout.
I know. But
Ooh.
we get our Snatch Game contestants, Donatella and Zeus. Period.
I've slept with Zeus.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Not all of us are that lucky, so
I know. Yeah.
yeah. But
Talk about the god.
oh, period. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got our Snatch Game contestants here. What a lovely bunch of coconuts we've got here going on. We've got Cara as Flava Flav, Johnny apparently as Justin Trudeau, allegedly. Saltina as Albert Einstein, Sammy as Marguerite, her spelling, Marguerite Taylor Green.
That woman deserves the spelling.
Correct. Maya as Teresa Caputo, and Ebony as Kiki Palmer. Finally, thank you, Ebony. By the way, thank you. Because I've been asking for Kiki Palmer for years on Snatch Game.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sanjina, what do you think overall? Snatch Game, everybody. What do you think of the characters?
So, Caramel Girl, I don't know why you did Flava Flav. Like, I don't know why you did that. But, like, I grew up watching Flava Flav and it's like, girl, like, at least study, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. I'll say this much. Obviously, Flava Flav was not my favorite, like, you know what I mean? And Justin Trudeau, like, this is where, for me, for Velma or Johnny, is just, like, we're supposed to be good with that. Acting, are we not supposed to be? That's the reason why. I don't know. It just made me hate Justin Trudeau, or I just didn't get Justin Trudeau. It was just not good for me. Albert Einstein. The thing for me is like I don't know who Albert Einstein. I think Saltina obviously did justice to it, but kind of looked like the KFC guy. And Sammy, who's Sammy playing again? What's her name?
Marjorie
Taylor
Greene.
Have no idea, but had no idea who that was, but made me laugh. But it made me also realize that's the bitch that you want to beat up in a grocery store. Okay. Whatchamacallit, Maya ate that. Like Maya, like again, like this is where I was like, oh Maya, you know what, girl, like you're not hiding in the background, like you got it, like you like she stood out in Snatch Game, right? Keke Palmer, yeah, like I mean, for me, it's just like I think it's because I just like know Ebony, and I think for me it wasn't giving Keke Palmer because I just know Keke so like there's a different type of essence to Keke, like you know what I mean. I just felt like Ebony was really trying to push. I saw to me it was Ebony. That's why I was seeing, like you know what I mean. And but I'm happy that she did Keke Palmer because you're right, we did need a Keke on there. But my two favorite would have been Sammy and Maya, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logan? Yeah. Are you or am I?
I can go. Yeah, I don't mind. Here's what it was for me, because I think overall this is such an interesting challenge, and that only half the cast is doing the Snatch Game. And I think what's so interesting here is I think there were 4 people who did a pretty good job at baseline. Like 4 people that did at least pretty good here. And for me, that was Saltina, Sammy, Maya, and Ebony.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, like the bottom 2 was very clear,
Yes.
pretty much from the start.
Yes.
I was worried for Cara the moment she started talking about doing Flava Flav, because for me as a Drag Race fan, I kind of have put personally, I put Flava Flav kind of in that box of it's been done and it's been done perfectly. Don't do it ever again.
A lot of these girls, like, they don't realize that. It's like if you're gonna touch someone that somebody already did and they ate that, you better fucking eat every last thing off that plate, or you need to be at least what they did. And that's why to me it just like I was like, oh my god, like it was like at one point I couldn't watch it. I was like, okay, I can't watch this.
Like the closest we've had to someone redoing a character recently that's been really good was when, like, I think of Bonnie and Clyde just doing Cher as Chair on Drag Race UK. Like that's how you do it. Like I needed a little bit of a different perspective from this Flava Flav, and we just didn't have that. I thought actually her impersonation, just the impersonation, was pretty good. Because I grew up watching Flava Flav as well. I thought the actual characterization of Flava Flav was strong. She just didn't have enough of a foundation of jokes and enough to go off of beyond clocks to go anywhere. But the actual physical transformation and the characterization was actually pretty decent. And I feel the same way actually about Johnny's Justin Trudeau. I think the physical transformation was pretty good. I think the concept behind his Justin was pretty good. Like, just out of being prime minister, this would have been, I think, before starting to date Katy Perry, which fucking wild timeline we're living in now.
So random. Like it was so random.
Wild, crazy shit.
I was like, okay.
I like the perspective that Johnny took with this. It just didn't go, like, I just wish he had had a bit more foundation of jokes, and he just got nervous, is really what it came down to, is there were just nerves built in, and he just stumbled over a lot of what he was saying. And so those were the clear 2 bottom 2. I think my 2 favorites, to be honest with you, if like my top 2, I think were Maya and actually Saltina. I really loved a lot of what Saltina was doing, because we don't really have a concept for Albert Einstein. We know
you're right. Yeah, we don't.
As a scientist, but we don't really, like, she was able to really build this, like, kind of nerdy, almost like attempting to be like this, like almost kinky character with Albert Einstein. Her perspective on it was so fun. And I really
You're right. It was. Yeah. It was. Yeah.
I really liked it. When she was like, "Do you have tickets to the gun show?" Like, I thought that was so like her mannerisms were so fun here.
Yeah.
I thought this whole bottom row played off of each other.
They did.
So well. Sami, Maya, and Ebony did such a great job, especially Sami and Maya playing off of each other so well. Sami,
Maya killed me.
Maya killed me. Like, and that is another example of doing a character that's been done and elevating it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
We saw Jeremy do it on All Stars 2, and Jeremy did a great job with Teresa Caputo, but this was taking it to this almost meta level where it wasn't even a characterization. She just became Teresa Caputo. And it was just this kind of like lived in experience. And then I also think Sami did such a good job with the actual characterization of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can tell she studied her mannerisms. And there was this like, because she's this very like, I would have previously said very right-wing politician here in America who is now recently, you know, she's all over the goddamn place. She's a mess of a woman. And
we love a mess.
And Sami really, and not in this case, we don't like her. But point being, like, we love watching a mess. I'll say that much. Sami did a really good job of characterizing her in this way and then playing off of Teresa. And I think Maya did a really good job of that with Ebony as well. I see what you're saying about Ebony's characterization of Kiki. I saw a couple of the Kiki-isms, especially towards the start of the Snatch Game performance. I think she started a lot more Kiki and maybe ended a little bit more Ebony. And I'm not all that mad at it because, you know, in Snatch Game, I agree with something that RuPaul says a lot, where like go with someone that is closer to your personality, so that way, worst case scenario, you can fall back on your own personality and your own characteristics. And I think Ebony was very smart in choosing Kiki for this situation. Now I kind of wish she had done Abby Lee Miller, because I'm still waiting for Abby Lee Miller.
Okay,
I'm still waiting for Abby. But regardless, the Kiki was good.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that it's because for me, it was because it's Ebony. I thought it was just Ebony being Ebony. 1 second, it came off.
Yeah, maybe too close to her. Next time she can do somebody completely different. Amy Winehouse. That was an inside reference from DragRace. Yeah, I know. That was a quotation from DragRace law. But I mean, I actually wished, first of all, that this Snatch Game would have lasted longer, literally. I think it could have benefited this. This is the kind of Snatch Game which can go for a longer time, and we would enjoy it. I totally agree with the clear-cut bottom two, because unfortunately, Caramel and Johnny/Velma, yes, it was a bit rough. In Johnny's case in particular, because not only was this not given Justin Trudeau, it was kind of given Bombay's Aziz Ansari for some reason.
Yeah, it was not getting Justin. It was giving. I was like, who? Like,
It was literally given somebody, and also her like breastplate kept falling off her neck, which was like, oh my god, they zoomed on it so much. With Caramel, we already got the premonition the second the producers started playing back the clips of Shay doing Flavor. And now, oddly enough, on this side of the Atlantic, I don't know if I'm speaking for many people, I'm actually more familiar with Flavor as a musician, as like a rapper, than as a.
Well, that's where Flavor. Yeah.
Interesting, because all of my knowledge of him is from TV,
the dating show. Mine is from his rap days.
Before Shay's like
rap days, his rap,
portrayal. I wasn't even familiar about the dating show stuff, but also she did so much with it that you're absolutely right. Unless it's like a fully well-rounded character like Liza, where you can 4 different queens can basically suck to Liza and produce amazing results, or literally do something completely different. Be flavor as a clock. As a talking clock or something like this, that would have worked. But I totally agree. The illusion was there, just the jokes were not. And I would say yes, Kiki was kind of. It was still good, but it was like a third from. It's like much better than the bottom 2, but still like third from the bottom in this regard. This would be like perfectly safe job that Ebony has done. And it was very funny because we literally had the example of somebody falling back from the mannerism to herself in the face of Isis, which was clocked by Brooklyn geniusly.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Where's her accent? Oh, it's here, back.
There's such a genius callback to Isis's first Snatch Game as La Veneno. My Snatch is not very good, and neither is this X.
Ay, puseta.
I loved it. Yeah, but the top 3 for me were definitely Teresa, Albert, and Marjorie, spelled as Marguerite. And it was so fun because when they had this joke that Marjorie was like, "Oh, Jesus is the only migrant I love, and like Trump is my religion." Like, bitch, if you were recording this over the past couple of weeks, you would never said that. And also, however busted Sammy deliberately looked on this panel, she still looked miles better than Marjorie. And I also and I also loved how Brooklyn pedaled down and said, "Oh, in your stable." It's like,
I know. Brooke with the clocking kills me.
Yeah, and also to Saltina, kudos to Saltina, because it's the second Canadian person who has done a scientist and done it amazingly well after the genius Giselle on season 3, which is like one of my top 10 Snatch Games of all time. Giselle as Marie Curie, so have another like Canadian queen doing another scientist, which was so good. And
it's smart to do characters.
Exactly,
it's smart because you can play with whatever you gotta play, right? When you do someone that's like you have to be them, that's a little difficult, so
but here you can play with the accent, the playfulness of it all. Brooklyn dating show, the guns, the undressing. I mean, it was so good. Saltina had so many like rapid fire things and playing off with the room. But Maya blew me away. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's the first time ever a psychic character wins a Snatch Game ever across the entirety of the Drag Race world. Because there's been psychics done good, but never somebody who has won.
I believe she is the first psychic to win.
Yep.
Finally.
And this is so cool. And now I'm telling a quick personal story. My absolute favorite episode from the entirety of John Oliver's late night is about psychics. Is when his wife Wanda comes in as Teresa Caputo, and they do a genius couple sketch about her. When she shouts, "Your grandma is a bitch," while talking to the dead ones. And then, this is genius episode from top to bottom. This is 20 minutes of best jokes of John Oliver, I think, by far, all across all 10 years of the show. But Maya Fox has done exactly that. She matched that level of crazy, of pouring everything into every I am a mom to 50 dead women. No, Jesus has broke up with you, Marjorie.
She ate. The bantering was really good.
The banter, and especially she ate with Pythia and Isis 2-in-1 joke. I mean, that was the moment I knew she won. She won with this one. So good. What a great song.
So good. And then on the flip side of that, some bitches had to walk the runway. So we've got bitches walking the runway. Our panel will give full thoughts on those looks over on Look Over Here, so make sure to check that episode out. But we'll give some quick thoughts on these looks here today, because it is a challenge, so we probably should. Starting with Miss Dulce. If we want to as well, Sanjana, I don't think you've seen, we now teabag the looks as well. So if you like a look, it's tea, and if you don't like it, it's a bag.
Okay.
So if you would like to do that as well, feel free.
Perfect.
But we will start with Dulce.
Bag.
Short and sweet. I would unfortunately have given a slight bag as well. I still think that this look is, it kind of falls in the middle, but it's not exactly the best middle. And especially speaking of middle, what's with her middle part? Because I think the padding on this look is so crazy. I know it's probably there. She was not like exactly seamstress. Of the seamstresses, she was the one who seemed stressed, as we now know.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful constructed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I think it looks good on her. The way I'll say that, like she knows what fits her, and which I love. I love that. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm giving her this much, right? But based on what she made, it's like, girl, okay.
Yeah. But love the sleeves though. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're fine. It's interesting because like what the biggest difficulty was for me with almost everyone in this design challenge is the garments that most people made are stunning, and the execution and the styling is where most people lost me.
Yeah.
Dulce is a great example of that, where the actual technical garment made here is really great. I actually really like the gown. I really like the way that the cape is coming off of her. Styling, I'm just not the biggest fan of. So for me, it's also going to be a slight bag. I don't think she looks bad by any means, but styling, and this is, I think I literally have this critique for 4 out of the 5 people in this challenge. Styling and the overall like execution of it is just where it fell a little flat for me.
Yeah, me too. That's what it was too, right? It's like, you know, like I just think that's like, like, yeah.
Fair. I agree. Star.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that like watching what happened to Star was obviously, again, it was a game situation, you know what I mean? And that's my Fridays girl, like I host with her. I just like, for me, I know Star put her heart into this, and that's where I think these things should matter in challenges, where it's like if that person's heart was into it, her heart was into this. I'm sorry, that outfit's better than Dulce's outfit. What she is wearing right now, way better than what fucking Dulce's wearing. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, because you know what? I felt for Star, because I saw Star put her fucking heart into it. Like, it was like, it just like, to me, it was like, girl, that it wasn't just because, okay, Isis gave her one thing to tweak. She didn't listen to Isis. Great. You know what? But I liked it. The color looks good on her. I liked it. Yes, it wasn't polished, but let's give the bitch like the credit for her heart. Like, I like that.
I think it's a fair assessment. First of all, the color, you're absolutely right, looks stunning on her. I think that on like many A design challenges, this would be a very safe look. This is like not, it's not even like poorly constructed. It, like Logan said, it just needed some like tweaks and styling, basically adjustments. And whatnot. I actually don't even think that her not listening to Isis's advice was that bad, because like the shoulders, they haven't like fallen on hers, you know, like some dead butterfly. So it wasn't like that glaring of an issue most of the time she walked the runway. I mean, the train could have been so much like slightly adjusted, the hips, whatnot, but overall, I think it's
and the hair maybe.
Look, yeah.
Maybe the hair. If it was like a bun or a pony or something that was clean, I would have given that. So the hair kind of throws me a little bit. But like, the outfit's nice.
The hair was a choice, because from afar this looks like if it was a double Mad Hatter for the price of one. But
you're right. And you know what? Just adding on to that is because even she said to her, she was like doing this whole like, you know, like geisha thing, which also kind of made me feel like, oh my god, like, you know, like when she said that, I was like, oh my god, I can see that. It's so right. It's so starvation. You know what I mean? So it was like,
Yeah.
I just said that I'm thinking that there was so much heart to this outfit that we forgot to not think about that.
Yeah.
But we want to save Dulce.
Yeah. Maybe.
I agree with a lot of that. I think for me, what this one comes down to is a similar situation to Dulce. I think just styling throws me off here. For me, this look is a bit over designed. I will say, like, this for me is take a couple things off. I wanted a bit more of a simplistic design with the overall garment. The garment is not that horribly made, though. In my opinion, this is the second best garment of the design challenge. Like, I wouldn't have had star in the bottom personally, but that's just me. Styling is what throws me off with this as well. I don't really love the accessories. I really don't love the wig with this. I think there's a lot.
She should have kept it black.
Solid black, something else.
Yeah.
I like this wig, not anywhere close to this outfit at all, ever, no. But I'm still gonna give it a tepid T because I think overall, like, it's not a bad ensemble by any means. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Van Gogh either, baby.
Girl, she can fucking bag, fucking suitcase, fucking Coke bag, every bag, whatever bag it is, she can bag all the bags. Like, when she came out, I was like, hey, girl, like, Van looks so puss. Like, I am so sorry. Like, so Van, like, I'll say this again. She's a bitch, but she's drag royalty. Like, that's, like, to me, like, when she came out, I was like, mwah, girl, like, you made me wet. Like, I love that. That is what she made. It's like, it was so good. So, like I said, every damn fucking bag, she can have it.
Yeah.
Opposite, baby, it's T.
Yeah, I also thought about it. Yeah.
Oh, T. Ow. No. I'm gonna say.
This
no.
Just in.
Oh my god.
Sanjina hates this look. Sanjina.
No.
Hates it.
Oh my god. I meant to say that's the weed. Oh my goodness, Van. Listen, Van, if you're watching this, it was because of this. I meant to say tea. Listen, she can have Earl Grey, green tea, chai tea, fucking every motherfucking tea she wants. She can have every fucking tea she can have. I meant to say this is tea with 3 milks and 3 fucking sugars. This is the tea that I go every time to Tim Hortons. I order this fucking tea. This is tea. I never meant to say bag. I am so sorry. I don't know where my mind went to, but I'm telling you, this was puss. This was tea. That made no sense. I'm like, that's bag, and she's like, so puss. And then you two were like, what is she saying? No, this is puss.
No, we quickly got it.
You really gave. I love this. I think it's so incredible. I think this is one of the best things I've ever seen. Boot. Like, that's really what you just gave.
Well,
no, but I meant it. I would wear this. I would wear this. Like, yesterday when she walked out in this, I was like, ooh, like, imagine wearing like a bodysuit like that. That's like, you know, like, I just like went in this like mindset, but she ate that. Like, this reminds me of my favorite fucking ice cream flavor, Tiger Tail.
Oh, period. Okay. I love that.
Yeah, she chewed, she swallowed. For me, it's a Charity Grande as well, especially for the look made and the work crew in a day.
I love it.
After vacuuming the floor. So yeah, Charity Grande.
Baby, this is bitch.
I know. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. This is if I saw Van like this, I would have went like this to her on that fucking stage. I would have been like, like, that's so good.
I'm just gonna move on because fuck you, Van.
Yeah.
I will never look that good. Fuck you, Van. Moving on. Oh.
You know what? It's tea for me.
Okay.
And the reason why it's tea for me is because I know exactly what they went through. I know exactly how they felt. And the fact that they tried. And you know what? Asking them, I don't like this black band. Do we not know what that black band is? There's a meaning behind that black band. First of all, it could be 100 meanings why there's a black band there. 2, it also could mean because maybe that's where the battery pack is. Because that battery pack is sabotage because that battery pack took my outfit down. So we're gonna make this clear right now. I love this fit. I love PM, and it is what it is. And call me delusional. That's right. Drag queens are delusional.
Well, we knew that already, honey. You walked into the
Yeah.
workroom and we said delusional.
There you go. DG. Just how I like my no T for me. T.
I love you so
T.
much.
T.
We've completely reversed the entire system.
We've lost
so,
the
yeah,
plot
just-
today. It's fine.
I'm team PM. PM. I love PM. I love PM. PM to me is, sorry to say, PM is drag. That's how I look at it. PM. Love you. T.
This hasn't come to me while I was watching the episode, but now as I'm looking at the still, this kind of reminds me of one of the Dragula looks. I can't just put my finger on which one in particular, and it wasn't Scylla. So it was not a bad look, but I completely forgot.
Asia Consent is who I'm thinking of.
I think it's something, but
I don't remember which one, but
yes.
I feel you on that.
So basically,
or no,
no.
Oh wait, something
Just
or something by Pi potentially.
Yeah, because Pi had an open chest. You're right.
Yeah.
It was Pi. It was Pi,
Yeah.
and Pi had an open chest and open this midriff area as well. This is interesting. I mean, I actually happen to love the makeup and what she's done with her face, but again, it's kind of the overall styling issue. So for me, it's actually, for the first time ever, I would say it's somewhere between T and the bag. So probably it's like
It's T. I remember.
I love PM. It's just like, and it's not a bad look. Also, none of the five actually delivered like a booger. Nobody was Lalaurie bag look. Nobody was even close. And on many design challenge, this would be like also safe as hell, especially if it's like an early design challenge with 10 girls over there. The color looks great on her. I just this like alien-esque cartoonish cape, maybe something that she could have altered it. But I agree with this, Sanjina. I hear what you're saying. For everything she's gone through, for like literally almost a breakdown, this could have been a perfectly safe look.
Exactly. Is that over Dulce's? Oh my god, no. Okay.
This tea has some.
I love PM. I adore PM.
Yes, Logan, you better.
PM does the kind of drag that I aspire to do. Let me make that very clear. I recognize the amount of work that went into this look. This is giving, I will say, I looked it up. This is giving Pi's promo a little bit from Dragula. That's what I just looked up. PM, I love you. It's a bag. I'm gonna move on very quickly. To Hazel. Hazel.
It's giving a T, and then I bag it.
Okay.
It's because the thing is, first of all, I hate that middle chain thingy. It's giving me trauma because it reminds me of an outfit that was supposed to be made for me for one of my runways, and then it never showed up the way it showed up.
Trauma.
It reminds me of that dangly thing gave me a lot of trauma. I think just the way that dress was hugging the body, I didn't feel it, but like the strap thingies, I was like, okay, I see Hazel. Now I can see Hazel. Like, you know what I mean? There's like Hazel. Like, I can see like that sexy sexual side of Hazel, right? It was very safe for me, so I would say it's a tea bag. Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, it's a tea which just started getting warm from hot. It's my second favorite look easily after Vans. I think it goes so well with her aesthetic. Sorry, I didn't know about the trauma related with the zipper,
Right.
because it looks so interesting on her, and I especially love the rhombic like geometric form right in the middle between her titties. It's so cool. And she looks like, she definitely, if she wanted her Heather fantasy gone interesting, by the way. It's not just like bladed all the same, like tartan, many different square shapes we've had so many times on design challenges already. I actually think this is giving, and I mean this is a compliment, Gigi good gone bad.
You're right. Yeah, no. I mean, she's beautiful. She looks beautiful. Like, don't she looks mwah. Like, she looks good. But
for me,
yeah, I know I get it.
She was giving me a little bit of season 11 Brooklyn to me with the hair and like the softer mug a little bit. Like it was giving me a little bit of season 11 Brooke, and I wasn't too mad.
Miss Height.
Yeah. It's a soft tea for me. I did actually really enjoy this. I think overall it's a very simple but clean, very well done perspective for this challenge, and I appreciated that. I think the accessorization is good. I also didn't know about the chain and the trauma, obviously. But
it's
for
the most,
me, for me, as someone that doesn't have chain trauma, I liked it. I think it kind of ties everything together. The accessorization, I think, is really well done here. It's clean, simple, beautiful, really well done. I'm not mad at it, so it's going to be a soft tea for me for Hazel. So
it feels like Hazel picked this design channel is because she probably, when she found out she got on the damn fucking show, she probably sewed this dress 100 fucking times, and when she knew that she's getting a design challenge, she made that dress all over again. Because that's what it's good. It's good.
I ain't mad at it. But yes, so we get results. We find out that the winners of this challenge are Van and Maya. Period.
Well deserved.
Yes.
Agreed.
Non-negotiable.
And they both get the power of the Beaver, because we have a bottom four of Velma, Cara, Star, and PM. Because sure.
Well, for Snatch Game part, it's sure. For design challenge part, it's
For design challenge part, I would have had it be. I don't even
Say it. Okay, I'll say mine. So for design from my end would have been, honestly, where I'm looking at everything right now, it for me would have been Dulce
and PM.
No, Dulce and Hazel. I'm Team PM. I love PM, and Hazel knows this out of love. That's why I said that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying Hazel.
I would have said Dulce and PM, but I think unfortunately for me personally, I just think the least. I love PM with every fiber of my being, but I do think they had the least successful for this runway category.
Okay, let's be honest. Okay, I'll be honest a little bit. Yes, okay, PM, yes, okay. Because of everything we're putting together, it's because I just love PM so much. You know what I mean? And I'm a true PM fan. So it's like PM, yes. And PM would have ate that lip sync because I know how PM performs. I've never seen PM live, which I'm super excited for when I do, because I'm be front row for it, but I've seen and watched PM on like videos. So PM would have taken it home. Dulce should have been the bottom. Caramel, yes, and Velma, 100% agree.
Yeah. We got Untucked as well, and it's not the most dramatic in the world, but it's definitely, we get tears. We get, it's mostly just tears.
Yeah.
And
some mind games.
And some mind games. Tears and mind games and tears and mind games. And I do really appreciate hearing both or hearing all four of them fight as well, and then we get this wonderful moment between PM and Velma.
And it made me cry so much.
It was so sweet.
It was sweet because
acknowledging the representation going on in the room. It was just like, yes, thank you, please, can we, thank you on behalf of drag artists that are not drag queens. Thank you, we appreciate it. because somebody's got to do the representation. So thank you for that. It's nice to finally see it on Drag Race. And thankfully Canada's doing it, and we appreciate Canada's Drag Race for it.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, we go back to the stage. Decisions have been made. And Maya decides she is going to save Cara with her beaver. And Van decides...
Velma. Sorry.
Velma.
Sorry.
Not Cara.
She is not... Maya decides she is not saving Cara. That's what I meant to say. She's not saving Cara, and she's saving Velma instead. And Van decides to not save Star and to save PM. And we are left with Star and Cara in the bottom. In a wild lip sync situation where Cara is lip syncing with no face on, and Star is gooped, gagged, and betriveled. Everyone's panicking. Everyone's freaking out. I'm gagged. Everyone's going crazy. Yeah. And we're lip syncing to Carly Rae Jepsen.
That sounds like a fucking, like, it's, you know when you take a drug and it hits you the wrong way? That's what it sounds like.
Uh-huh. It's like everything's happening. And then cue, Tonight I'm Not Over You by Carly Rae Jepsen. Or Tonight I'm Getting Over You by Carly
I'm
Rae
sorry,
Jepsen.
I have to bring it back. The confessional from Hanaconda about it. This looks like I just taken acid, and I'm watching like somebody's crying black, and then Minnie. Right? Yeah, that was it. That was as intense.
And for this episode to be as crazy as it was, we got an incredible lip sync.
Oh, we did. We 100% did.
I knew we were, because these two are incredible performers.
They are. They both are. They both are. They are. I was, when I watched it, I was like, oh, it was like, to me, it was right. It was very close. It was very close.
Yeah.
But for me, like when I watched it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. It's just like as a performer and as a dancer, like I connect with dance very differently, and I connect with performing very differently. Like for me, it's just like what makes my energy bubble, like, you know what I mean, or like rattles it. For me, I don't know what it was. It was caramel, like, because the thing with caramel was because it was just like Star was fighting, and Star is a star, and so when Star performs. But for me in that moment, I just felt a disconnect from Star while Star was performing, because I felt like it was like when I went with Uma, when I disconnected, when everything fell, I told myself I'm going home, because right away and I tried so hard to not let go of that disconnection with my performance. I tried to, so I felt like when I kind of saw that with Star, it was more like, girl, like you have this in the bag, but then it's like the tricks came out. I don't know, like it was like timing and stuff like that. Whereas the caramel, I kept going, ooh, caramel kept bringing this warm side out of me, right? But if the world we lived in, I would have tied it. I would have saved both of them, because they really did, like, you know, they both really put for me, it's like, yes, Caramel, it was written for Caramel to kind of be there, because Caramel did fumble a lot. Caramel was not tasteful in that Snatch Game. Whereas the Star, it wasn't really written for her. Like, you know what I mean? It was more so like, yeah, it was what Van's decision. But again, I'm not going to point fingers like Van, because Van is playing the damn game. Van probably did that because Star is it's like big time competition. Okay, so I would have booped out of here. Obviously, Van probably saw PM as weak in that moment too, right? Because PM wasn't doing that well. No, like, again, get on that stage with PM. I'm telling you that creature will dust you. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So it's just like when I'm seeing this, it's also Van knows that Star was right. If Van ever had to go up against Star, it'd be done. Van's a good performer. Don't get me wrong. Van is a performer. But Star can perform. You know what I mean? And I just think that what happened to Star was very unfair. And Star's watching this. I love Star. And I think that anything that you take from anything, I always say, like, just be humble about it. You know what I mean? And I think that Star is written for her. She will be back.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
That show felt like premature.
And even Brooklyn did it. Brooklyn felt it too. Brooklyn came on that stage. You know what I mean? It felt like when I was eliminating Call Me Mother and Barbada came all the way up on that stage, right? Because it was telling you that, like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Brooklyn doing that should say a lot because that's television. Brooklyn came up there from her heart to tell you that.
In her slippers, bitch.
In her slippers to tell you that, girl, I know you're a fucking superstar. This is like, it's, you know what I mean? So there's so much to that moment. And I felt so safe seeing Auntie Brooklyn do that. Like, I felt so safe seeing that. It made me feel like, you know what? As much as people want to say what they want to say about people, but Brooklyn does give a fuck about these bitches. Like, Brooklyn does care about us. And she does. Even with me, like, Brooklyn has reached out to me so many times. Whereas when me and Michaela got attacked, Brooklyn was messaging me. She does care about us. You know what I mean? But she also has a job to do, and it's judging. And sometimes judging gets to the point where it fucks with you. And somebody has to go home.
It is the one thing that I will say the most about Brooke, and frankly, it is something that, and I think most hosts of Drag Race do a really great job at it, but I think the girls that have competed and are hosts do a really great job at taking care of their girls. Brooke does a great job at it. Nikki does a great job at it on France. Lolita and Tyga do a great job of it on Mexico. Greg does a great job of it on Mexico. I love Greg. But you know that the girls that have been through the process know what it's like, obviously, and they're gonna take care of the girls. And that is the one thing I've always praised Brooke for, is she is there for the girls. And you can tell that even from season 1, when maybe necessarily she didn't have her shit together as a host, she was always going to be there for the girls. And that
this started because of her, right? So she is there for us.
Exactly.
So that's why that's why I'm saying when I see her, it's like, I look at Mama Ru as God. When I see Brooklyn, she's not my aunt. I look at her as a goddess. I look at her as like someone very higher being. Like, that's how I look at Brooklyn, like somewhere higher being where I will bow my head because she does give a fuck. I don't know. With me, it's like, a lot of people are like, oh my God, Sanjina, you're talking shit. No, she doesn't. No, she does. Like, it just, you can see it. She just has different ways of showing it to people. That's it. That's Brooklyn. But she's here. She's mother. That's mother. So
I love her. And I love Star so much. This broke my heart. I'm so thankful we got to talk to Star. And she is just an absolute angel.
She is.
And I just love her. She's been very supportive of us as well. And it's just really, really gorgeous to see. And we will always be supportive of her and this whole cast, because this cast is so good. Oh my God. But
it is, and I'll say it's not her time. It wasn't her time. Like I said about me, it wasn't my time. It wasn't her time to go. It wasn't. I'll say that much. It wasn't her time to go. Not saying Caramel deserved to go home, because Caramel didn't either. It wasn't her time to go home. This is just the universe playing something, but this is also the universe is doing. And you also have to understand that people are making a damn TV show as they're doing too. So it's two worlds playing with you. So at the end of the day, like Brooklyn said, it's a damn fucking competition. That's it.
Yep. Agreed. But Star, we love you. We love you dearly. Well, yes. Also, go watch our exit interview with Star and drink every time we say, well, yes. Actually, don't drink responsibly. If you do, drink responsibly, because and don't do it in that video. But very quickly, to update our draft, because things have not changed much at all. Lana is still not doing all that great in the draft, but she is currently in last with 20 points. We've got a 3-way tie for 4th with Anissa, Misha, and John and Mike tied with 25 points each. Brandon is in 3rd on 27. I'm in 2nd on 29, and Randy's leading the draft with 36 points because he picked both of the winners of this episode.
Whoa.
He has Maya and Van on his draft team. I have Van, so I'm thrilled with that. But
that's crazy. But you know what? Sometimes a little secret in there. I just kind of noticed is watching America's Next Top Model. The one that has the most confessionals in that episode is either gonna be the winner or the bottom person. That's how I figure things out. Just want to say that, I'm not giving no ideas, but I'm just saying, I said top model, but yeah.
Period. And on that note, we're done.
That's
So,
a wrap.
Sanjina, you're an angel.
The cup. I love you.
Thank you for joining us. We'll have you back soon. We'll have you back soon for sure.
Oh, 100% you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming back, joining us, all those lovely, fabulous, and fantastic things. And all your links will be down in the description below. So go follow her, go tip her, go support her, go do all those fabulous, fantastic, wonderful things. And on that note, thank you for joining us. Make sure to subscribe, like, hit the share, all those lovely things on the way out. Go get your merch as well, lanagcreations.etsy.com. And with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So, cheers.
Protect the dolls.
Protect the dolls. And protect the star dolls. Cheers. Yeah. Bye.